Thank you so much for watching our song and story today. We hope you're having a good day, and we hope you enjoy. We've got a song for you this morning. It's a familiar song. I've got peace like a river. If you know it, sing along with us. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. Hey, Trudel, we got a special book for you. Look, it's Noah's Ark. Yay! God told Noah to build an ark with one window and one door. Then he told Noah to put a pair of every kind of animal on the ark. God sent the animals to Noah 2 by 2. Andrew, you see elephants and rabbits and tigers? There were 2 elephants and 2 mice. Hey, brother. Those are yours. We're going to read them in a minute. 2 toucans and 2 lions. Here, sweetie, sit right here so people can see the pictures. 2 giraffes and 2 pandas. Look, Andrew. And 2 penguins. 2 tigers and 2 kangaroos. See a book? 2 rhinoceroses and 2 zebras. 2 of every kind of animal went aboard the ark. Then it started to rain. It started to rain and rain and rain until the earth was all covered with water. After 40 days, the rain stopped, and Noah sent out a dove. When the dove returned with an olive branch, Noah knew there was dry land. Finally, Noah could open the doors to let all the animals go and find new homes. And there in the sky was a rainbow, a heavenly sign of hope and God's love. The end. Noah's Ark. The book that we want to read today is called Being Good Isn't Easy by Charles Colson with William Coleman. Are you like me? I want to obey God because I love him and he loves me too, but sometimes it's hard to obey. Alan's a lot like you and me. He's a boy who likes adventure. He loves God and wants to obey him, but it is hard to obey. One day Alan went out to play and he looked at a bowl of bright red apples on the kitchen table. They looked tasty, but Alan didn't want an apple from the bowl. He ran into the backyard with his long-haired dog, Norm. Alan looked at the high wooden fence between his yard and Mr. Gadley's backyard. He loved to sit on the fence. Alan decided he wanted an apple from the tree. He pulled his wagon over to the fence. He stood on the wagon and pulled himself up on the fence. Sitting on top of the fence, Alan could see the big, beautiful apple tree in Mr. Gadley's yard. He looked at the big red apples. They looked bigger than the apples on his kitchen table. He could smell the red, ripe apples. They smelled better than the apples on his kitchen table. But Nathaniel, is it ever okay to take something from somebody else without asking?
No.
No, we always want to ask. If we take something without asking, that's called stealing, and that's not okay.
Mr. Gadley won't miss one apple. He won't ever know I took one, Alan told his long-haired dog Norm. You won't tell anyone, will you, Norm? It will be our secret. Norm just stared at Alan. So, Nathaniel, even if nobody knows, does that make it okay? No, it still doesn't make it okay. Alan looked at the apples again. Which one was the biggest and the reddest? Which one could he reach? Before he could decide, Alan had a new thought. Norm wasn't the only one who would see him. God would know that he took an apple. Norm was quiet for a moment. Alan was quiet for a moment. Then he told Norm, stealing is wrong. I want to obey God because I love him. But those apples look so good. He looked at the apples again. Suddenly, Alan jumped down from the fence. Bam! His feet hit the wagon. As the wagon rolled away, Alan hit the ground with a crash. He jumped up and ran for the house. Norm came running after him. Alan dashed into the kitchen and flopped onto a chair. His mother looked up from her newspaper. Obeying isn't always easy, Alan said. He told his mother about almost stealing an apple. I'm proud of you, Alan, his mother said. Obeying isn't always easy, but obeying God is always best. It even makes the apples taste better. Alan's mother handed him an apple from the bowl on the table. I know, said Alan as he bit into the red, crisp, juicy fruit. We could say that we love God and do anything we want, but that doesn't mean we really love him. Because we love God and he loves us, we must obey him. In the Bible it says, if you love me, keep my commandments. John 14, verse 15. Being good isn't easy. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Come back again, we'll see you soon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.